Then we have two big players coming out this year. The first one, Morland's going to take you through, and the second one I'm going to take you through.
Yeah, so Coinbase, we got that announcement last October 2021. They announced that they'll be throwing their hat into the NFT ring. So Coinbase is one of the largest platforms for trading and exchanging, buying cryptocurrencies. They have a massive user base, and they're only continuing to grow. So it sort of only makes sense for them to start offering NFTs. So I'll just share my screen quickly so you can get a look. They don't have much yet. They have their homepage here coming soon. So you can join the wait list for access here. And the really cool thing about this is that within the first 24 hours of launching back in October, within the first 24 hours of launching, they had 1 million people sign up for Coinbase NFT accounts. So 1 million people signed up for this wait list. When you compare that to OpenSea, OpenSea has roughly just under 1 million active addresses or users. So they already have the exact same user base size ready to go into the NFT world as OpenSea, and OpenSea has billions of dollars flowing through it. So this is just another great option to buy secondary. But also, in my research, what I've figured out is that they're actually going to be offering the option to buy with regular currency. You don't need to buy with ETH specifically. You could buy just from your hook up your credit card or your debit and pay with fiat, or you can pay with your cryptos from your wallet. And the other unique aspect of it is they're trying to create a little bit more of like a social website rather than just buy and sell, swap and trade your NFTs. They created a sort of like a Facebook page or a Instagram page for you to show off your NFTs, and people can follow you and you can follow others, and you would get updates and see who's buying what, and then if you wanted to from there, you could put in offers or whatever. So a really unique approach to it. They're not just looking at selling NFTs. They want to bring in their current users and create what would be the word? A community, really. They want to create the Coinbase NFT community, which I think is really cool.
I mean, their customer base must be massive. 1 million signed up, but they can still market to those other 100 million people and get more than 1 million. So yeah, I mean, it's exciting news for the space, and definitely is going to make NFT purchasing more attainable. Because currently, there's so many barriers to entry. You need to have a wallet, like a MetaMask wallet. You need to have cryptocurrency. You got to move currency into that. Here, you go into a website that you click the NFT section, and you buy it with your credit card, which is incredible. Then the other big news that we have coming this year is Shopify. Shopify, that everyone knows. Anyone can set up a store, buy and sell online. So it's actually quite interesting because they partnered with the Chicago Bulls and launched an NFT in July already. They haven't officially launched fully, but it's going to allow people to easily upload any art on their normal Shopify account and create an NFT out of it with no experience of the market, which is actually quite incredible. And the big news is that they partnered with Gig Labs, and that's their specialty. So they're going to take the difficulty out of creating NFTs and allow anyone to sell NFTs on Shopify. Now, that's incredible because an artist that you'd maybe never hear of otherwise will be able to get their art out there. But I also think they're going to have to be very clever with how they show verified collections versus someone just buying someone's child's artwork. So it's going to be interesting how they do it. the good thing about Shopify, I mean, they're known for their customer service. They've got that down to a T. So if anyone has any problems or concerns, they've got an easy recourse, someone they can get hold of straight away. And also, they're going to be, I think they're going to be incredibly selective with what they allow on. So I highly doubt we're going to see the derivatives of derivative type projects on there. And I really think there's going to be less fake collections than what you usually see on OpenSea, which is actually really nice. I mean, just to put into perspective, Shopify had a $1.65 billion turnover last year, and they have 10,000 plus transactions done a day before NFTs. So they really have a huge database. Again, you'll be able to use your credit card, no barriers to entry. And an existing store that's selling goods on Shopify could make their logo into an NFT. And if they want to sell it or just keep it, probably would be better because it's your logo. But yeah, it's definitely going to change the game and is very exciting for the space.
Yeah, I think that's really exciting. And like you said, it's lowering the barriers to entry, which is a huge issue currently in and the NFT space. And I didn't get into crypto until 2020. And I listened to people talking about the barriers to entry back before that in 2017 and even before that, like how difficult it was to get crypto. And I find it very simple to buy my crypto assets that I need. So I think we're currently in that sort of transition stage as well for NFTs. Yeah. We're in that early stage where you're minting from contract. You've got gas wars because people are trying to mint from too many people are minting from the website. You've got OpenSea crashing. You've got very limited options other than Ethereum. And we're just continuing to build out and get more and more big players into the space, just like Coinbase, just like Shopify. And there's going to be more and more.
And the same thing with Nike, Adidas, and all the rest. You're going to see, if you think that Nike and Adidas are just going to do this, and then there isn't going to be Champion and all the other brands out there wanting to get on this train, you're sorely mistaken. All of these brands are going to want to be in the metaverse. If you think about it, a clothing manufacturer, let's just say Nike, for example, in order to sell me this T-shirt, they have to manufacture the T-shirt. They have to ship it from China to wherever, to South Africa, where I am. They've got to ship it to the States where you are. They pay costing on all of that. They've got insurance. They've got all these things. Whereas if they're selling a virtual metaverse T-shirt, their costs are really just an artist developing the NFT. Where it's a no-brainer. It really is. And when I'm walking around in the metaverse, I want my Nike Takis on. I want to show you that I've got Nikes. So it gives me the same level of status, but it doesn't have the costs involved for the companies. So I think this is, I have no doubt that this is the beginning of these big brands, clothing and otherwise, getting into NFTs with the view of going into the metaverse, which is why you see they're investing in companies with 3D capability so that the NFTs can be used in the metaverse. And I just wanted to show you one thing, which I promise you was by mistake that I stumbled across.
For sure.
I'm going to share my screen here. On looking on the Shopify site, because we just spoke about Shopify, one of their reviews is from Super Plastic. Just happens to be, it's on their homepage. So Super Plastic was the NFT that we reviewed the other day.
Janky Heist.
Yeah. And I told you they've got a massive holding company. And you see here, they've even mentioned the NFT drop, which is great. But it's just interesting to see that that's on the Shopify homepage, seeing that we spoke about it the other day, which is incredible.
So it just kind of proves that it's a quality product, and they're serious. Shopify's serious about their getting this entry into the NFT space. I think it's exciting.
Yeah, for sure.